Yo, let me know if you can hear me now. Let me know if you can hear me now. Let me know if you can hear me calling. I think I got it fixed. See if I got it fixed, man. Looks like I'm talking. It shows that I'm talking. Okay, we can hear you now. Yeah, it was the Wi-Fi, man. And so I had to flip over to I'm gonna kill my service, but fuck it. I'll stay on the service. All right, so I guess y'all didn't hear nothing I said, so appreciate everybody rocking with your boy Glow, man. We ending this trip in Cartagena, CTG 25, man. It's been a fucking hell of a trip. It's been, I told V Swells yesterday on his live, this motherfucker going down in the record books, man. Like we're putting this one in the books, man. You know what I'm saying? Like this was dope. It's a fun trip, just good people, good energy. Um, Yeah, man. Cartagena is back, man. I'm here to tell you. If you're looking for a place to go, chill, and you wondering, man, is Cartagena still Cartagena? Um, yeah. Still can't hear me, SV the guy? Tell me if you can still hear me. Said, damn, where you at? Cartagena. About to get up out of here. Tell me if you can hear me, man. Can't hear you. Oh, okay. All right. I didn't know if you could hear me still, man. I thought we were having connection issues again. All right. I don't know what's wrong with the fucking tip, man. I've been having, and that's another thing. I wouldn't even have been able to stream too much. If I wanted to do something here, I wouldn't have been able to stream so much. And then outside, my shit was acting wacky. But I didn't plan on getting a SIM card or nothing anyway, so that was on me. That's on me, baby. But this Airbnb is dope. Other than the fact that the neighbor be tripping about smoking and the Wi-Fi. Other than that, this motherfucker's an A1 location. It's 2 steps from the beach. It's modernized, LED lights everywhere, good fucking vibes, good settings, nice comfortable beds, blankets, sheets, wash machine, accessibility. Taxi cabs always downstairs, majority of the time. They set up right there. This Airbnb is dope. It's just got a couple of little nuances that are like, man, those are big nuances though, brother. Like you gotta, me and the host are real cool, man. Like, every time he kept messaging me like, man, I hate to keep bothering you, bro. You've been nothing but, you've always been good everywhere you stayed with me. But this lady over here is tripping. So I'm like, God damn, man. I'm like, God damn. Like, it's just been a little couple nuances. But, all in all, this was an epic trip, man. We're going to do the review Saturday, Sunday Night Smoke channel. Saturday afternoon, I think we're going to do the review. So make sure y'all tune in. I'll be over there. I'll have me a video to drop over there for the trip, and we'll be over that bitch just, chopping it up, talking, saying, you know, we'll be over there chopping it up, talking, and, just, having a good old time, man. So make sure y'all pull up for that Saturday afternoon. That's going to be funny. Hopefully we can get some truck with me to pull up because that's a wild boy. Elroy pop up and give us some views from Cartagena. So yeah, man, I just wanted to chop it up with y'all, man. I'm sorry that my service and audio and connection is just been garbage, y'all. But I appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. It's been nothing but a good trip. Salute the Danger to hook up my guy. Make sure you come to Cartagena, man. Uh, you know, link up with Danger, man. Say what's up to him. It's a good dude, man. You need anything, man, reach out to him. He's a good dude. I'm talking about anything, man. You ever get into anything, you know, You need to get out of a situation. Obviously, it's gonna like cost you, but you know what I mean. He'll get you out of it. Um, just a good dude, man. We went to the club, me, him, my boys. You know, we just partied, man, all night long. We just fucking party. Went through about 4 or 5 bottles of Don Julio. Um, yeah, man, it was a it was an epic trip, man. It was an epic trip, and I'm just happy that I got to be a part of it. When is the next one? When is the next trip? Oh yeah, you know there's always another trip. CTG 25 Part 2 in August. That's in the works right now. So we working on that one. Put that together. That's gonna be Part 2. Um, I got DR, Jamaica on the schedule over the next couple. I got DR, yeah, in Jamaica over the next 2 trips, and then I'm leaning towards, and I'm pretty sure I wouldn't mind doing my 10-day trip out here. I was gonna split my 10-day trip up into to a 5 piece and a 5 piece. I was gonna do 5 days in DR, 5 days in Colombia. But shit, man, after coming to Cartagena and getting that fever again, I kind of, I kind of just want to run it back here again, man. This motherfucker was epic. DR in July. Okay, okay, Blake. I got a bunch of. I'm on my weekend warrior shit now. So this wasn't a weekend. I don't consider 5 days a weekend warrior. I consider 5 days a short week. Um, weekend warriors under 5. That's 3, 4 days. Um, but I'm on my weekend warrior shit now. So I'm on my 3, 4 days. Friday night, Saturday, Sunday, back Monday morning type deal. I'm about to run that wave now. And yeah, just hit the DR. We about to tear the DR up. And yeah, man, it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. But yeah, Cartagena 2025 on fire, y'all. Like, take it from me. This motherfucker is on fire. Delirium nightclub flooded every night. Um, uh, the clock tower, even though they out there fucking moving around. I'm trying to put this somewhere. Hold up. Even though you got to move around, it was still fun, inside the clock tower the whole time. Um, so just all in all, man, it was just one of them old school. I mean, the food is still garbage. Food is still garbage. Let me tell you, food is still the same. It's garbage. But I don't eat like that anymore any damn way. My eating habits have changed. Even though I fucked around a little bit, I had me some soda. Um, I didn't eat no snacks though. I got a 1 pack of Oreos and 1 bag of chips, and I did not fucking eat none of that shit. The Oreos are still sitting on my. I might eat them motherfuckers on the plane though. I might eat them on the plane. You know what I mean? But maybe not. Maybe I'll just go this whole trip, and I didn't have no snacks. So food is still garbage, and so this was a good place for me to come to and maintain my weight loss, because I'm down. You know what I mean? Even motherfuckers like, damn, Glow, you really did lose. Man, I lost about 15 pounds, 10, 15 pounds since Thailand. And I'm trying to go down further, man. So I ain't been in the gym, but I've been running. I fucked my shoulder up in the gym, so I've been trying to let that rest, so I can get back. But I'm going to try to get back into the gym this week. Start slow and build myself back up. I was doing really, really good in the gym, but I think I just got so excited that I was getting my strength all the way back. I was bench pressing, I was I was close to the almost close to them college days when I was, working out with 225, max and 250. Like, but I think I did too much, strained my shoulder, and I had to take a little bit of time off. So um, I'm gonna get back into that. So, right now we still on that health shit, man. Eating as clean as we possibly can. Every now and again you treat yourself, man. Nobody said we were going fucking full nutrition, but we've I've curved my diet by almost 75, 80%, man. You know what I mean? No fast food. I didn't eat no fast food this whole trip. And I haven't eaten any fast food in a long time. I haven't had McDonald's since Thailand. Um, so I just been, we just been on that for right now. D Blake said I'm pulling up in August. All right, bro. Yeah, pull up. We're gonna work on the time frame when we get back. Me and Elroy gonna sit down, try to work out the details on the time frame. My boy Kurt, salute to him, man. He, he's not a YouTube dude, none of that. Just a guy I met on the plane. Um, you know, this is a guy I met on the plane. Like, God, when did I meet Kurt? It was in either January or July's Cartagena trip. And me and him just been tearing up the world, man. We've been going all over the place, man. We went to DR together. He came strictly out to Cartagena. He was already in Colombia, but he was in Medellin. But he flew strictly to Cartagena to, to kick it with your boy on his birthday, man. And that was dope, man. That was really dope. And that's my guy. Salute to him. Um, you know, obviously my boys came out here. Uh, so, I had a couple people that, strictly just came on this trip to rock with your boy. And that's just always love. So we're going to put together another one. And you want to come out, man. We are all about good energy, having a good time, and just having fun, man. Carelessly having fun. And we do it with respect and dignity. And no matter what anybody says, we always have fun to the max, man. And you know what I mean? I be out here strapped up. I pull my strap up Nikes out, man. You know, it's time to party. So salute to everybody in the building rocking with your boy, man. I just wanted to kick it with y'all before I get ready to head to this port and make this journey back. We got a long journey back um, on the Ghetto Bird, as my guy Bandana would talk about. It's my fault that me and Bandana didn't get to do the fucking drunk morning live. I missed two of them just because I didn't get up because we partied so late into the night. And that was on me. But we coming back. Bandana hopefully will be out here when we come in August, and I'll have less obligations. You know what I mean? Like I had so many people out here with me or for me or for the trip too. Like guys that were coming for the trip that we had talked about. So I had to split my time across these last 5 days. I had to occupy my boys, make sure that they was having fun, and trying to give them, show them stuff to do, and just ultimately just have fun. Then, obviously, try to kick it with my guy Elroy, and then I had my guy Kurt come out. So, it was a lot of like, everybody's doing different things, and I'm trying to get a piece, spread my time out to everybody, and just show love to everybody. So I didn't really get to do everything that I would normally do in Cartagena, which is what I expected. So that's a reason why I want to come back in August, because it's like, man, I fell in love with this place, and there's just some things that I like to do on my own timing and movements and move around the city, and I didn't really want to push the stuff that I like to do off onto anybody else. You know what I mean? So I like hanging out in the barrio. You know what I mean? I like to go drink beers all day long in the barrio, drink 20 beers in the barrio, and it costs me fucking 100,000 pesos total for damn near 20, 30 beers. So, KW, what up? How was CTG, man? Oh my God, KW, it was amazing, man. It was what I needed post Thailand and pre-summer. It was a good middle setup. Great birthday, man. One of the best birthdays I've had. I told my boys nothing. I told my boys, man, I just told them thank you, man. Just thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for being a part of the trip. Thank you to 215, who I got to catch up with too. Thank you to 215, man, for just allowing the nigga to get on the boat and party with him and his people. Because we didn't even plan that. That was all his plan. Um, Salute to the good fellas. The energy around them was amazing. We had fun. Me and Swells was cutting up. I wanted to hang out with Swells more, but again, everybody just had everything going on. So but Swells, that's my dog, man. I rock with Swells. Even though that nigga forgot my shirt, and I'm mad about that, but that's my dog, man. I'm uh, I'm gonna give him a pass on that one because that's my dog, and just a good, funny, cool. And it was like me and him had already knew each other. Like when me and him met, we spent about 2 seconds on the introduction, and then we just went right back into cutting up, busting, joking on each other, and that's when you can be around people that it what you do and what you're doing and how the fun you're having ain't really everyone's just vibing. That shit, man. The energy's just man. We had two VIP sections, so I'm just bouncing from their VIP to our VIP to theirs, back and forth. We just tearing fucking delirium up. It was a good trip, man. It was a good trip, man. Globe, happy belated birthday, King. Thank you, Panthro. Salute to my guy, Panthro, DJ Panthro. Good dude. You already. RC in the building. Epic trip. My nigga RC, I looked up at one moment. My nigga RC was crip walking all across the fucking dance floor. That boy RC is a wild boy. That boy RC is a wild boy. Again, another motherfucker that's living his life unapologetically, doing it his way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like being around people that do it their own way. Like, they got their own styles, their own way of life, their own moving. They're not trying to copycat anybody. That's me. Like, I do my own thing. I move my own way, you know? I be strapped up out here. Strapped up with the motherfucking Bret Hart glasses on. Motherfuckers be like, look at this nigga. Look at me. Look at me. That's what I want you to do. Look at me. Yes, I'm living unapologetically. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the cop. I'm not a big copycatter or I don't want to. I'm gonna do my own thing. Watch this. Watch how I give it up. You know what I mean? Shit. You know what I mean? So it's just this was this trip. I don't know what else to say, man. I mean, I'm trying to hold back some of the conversation so that I'm not bursting the bubble. But I definitely wanted to kick it with y'all this morning. And tell us about the CTGP. Cause okay, man, tens, a lot of them. It averaged about an 8.5 this whole trip from the clock tower to El Laguito. Man, let me tell y'all about El Laguito. El Laguito is booming like the clock tower. If you get a condo out here in El Laguito, near Hollywood Beach, after the beach let out, all the way till about 2, 3, 4 in the morning, they just up and down the street, man. We was outside chilling, drinking. This chair is annoying. I mean, the service level has improved in Cartagena. We was all talking about that. We were all in conjunction with that. We were sitting down eating breakfast, and we were just all talking, and everybody was in unison that, the service is on Thailand level. Like, it ain't beating Thailand, but it was good, man. Like, listen, it was cool, man. You know, I don't never come to CTG and pay what anybody else paid, but you know, across the board, everybody was getting good numbers, good quotes. I mean, there were some high joints out here for sure, but the service was impeccable. The women were beautiful. There's a new run, new. Obviously, the same olds are still poking around, but they starting to, they getting the end of their career. They like running backs. You can only be for so long. You know what I mean? You're going to run that rock for so long. So, yeah. Can y'all still hear me? Test the audio. Am I still good? Somebody tell me if I'm still good. Nah, man, CTG over everything, fam. Oh, shit. He said go to Thailand. Somebody tell me if I'm still good. I don't know if the audio's still having issues. My bad on that one. I just wanted to kick it with y'all real quick and just chop it up. Ain't gonna be too long. I'm gonna finish packing my bags this morning. But I just wanted to get back in the groove. We're gonna get back going this summer because I ain't got much to do. You good, Globe? Okay, I'm just checking, bro. Thank you, RC. I'm gonna promise y'all, I got some shit in the works. I'm working on a podcast style live stream where we're gonna have the cameras gonna be up, good cameras, mics, nice background setting, and it's gonna be travel, it's gonna be life, it's gonna be sports, it's gonna be health, wealth, fun, laughs, jokes. I'm working on the right pattern of panelists to do it, but we're gonna put together. I've been doing a lot of research. I've been watching a lot of Wallow, Gilly. I've been watching a lot of Mason Cameron. I've been watching a lot of Drink Champs. I've been watching a lot of like the sports guys. I've been watching some of the life people, like just kind of just seeing how everybody does their it's more of like a podcast instead of like a panelist just up here talking. So I'm working on. I got an idea of someone that I want that's really really good at what they do in this type of like you know doing their show always good vibe. Um, and then so I'm working on that, and that's gonna start in June. So we just everybody getting it. I'm getting my mics and stuff together, get my setup right, and then I'm gonna reach out to this someone else here soon, and we're gonna get this podcast going. I'm working on the name of it too. Sounds good. Yo, Smoke, what up? What up? Speak of the devil, Smoke, what up? Salute to Sunday Night Smoke. It's my guy. Salute to you, man. Globe, compare the chicas inside the wall city to the chicas in El Aguido. Um, so the quality in El Aguido is like some good late night straggler quality, like some good sevens, 7.5s out there. It's like some really good late night get out of the cab drunk, and you're like, oh yeah, it ain't no, it's some good sevens and sixes and sevens, 7.5s. But compared to the Wall City, nah, the Wall City was booming. The Wall City, I mean, you had some sevens, eights, a couple nines out there. There wasn't no tens in the Wall City, but there was some eights. You know what I'm saying? Now in Delirium, there was tens. On Hollywood Beach, there was tens. There was stupid bad joints, all different type of shapes, sizes, styles, braids, long, beautiful black hair, curly hair, thick, small. Man, it was a smorgasbord, man. You know what I'm saying? It was a smorgasbord. But the clock tower was dope. Like I said, they just got to keep moving in the clock tower. So that kind of sucks because it's so fucking hot. You be sweating when you're walking around. But the clock tower was nice. We was having a good time out there. The couple times that I did get down there, we had a good time down there. Um, Delirium is it, man. Hollywood Beach in the daytime, clock tower around about 10 to about midnight, 1 o'clock. Delirium from about 1 to 3, if you can make it, man. That was what we were doing, man. Like, that was kind of the day. The day we went on the boat, bro, I stayed up for 16, 17 hours, 18 hours. I don't exactly know how long I was up that day, but it was just my birthday. I got up early, went and got breakfast, got on the boat, um, then went and got something to eat, went and watched the game, went to Hexamini and had drinks, um, went to fucking Clock Tower, walked around in there, back to the crib, chilled, parked. Man, Jesus. Whew. Um, did you visit the new Dolce Vita inside the Wall City? I did not visit it, but I seen it and it was packed. But they were, they were pushing a lot of tourists in there. They wasn't allowing too many of the girls to come in. I know a couple of them were sneaking in, like, because they were dressed different. But I talked to a couple people. They was like, yeah, but they don't let us select certain girls to into that club. But I did see it. And it was just a lot of couples going in there, a lot of groups of couples on vacation and stuff like that. That's what they want in the clock tower. You know what I mean? So they're still pushing for everything to kind of come out of the clock tower and go away. So you can start to see El Guido is starting to build up. I don't know if that's going to continue to build. Like, it's way more than it's ever been. And I've stayed in El Guido at least 6 times out of the 13 times I've been here, have been back this way. And I've never seen it like this. I mean, I've stayed at Palmetto Sunset. I've stayed now at the Amarete. I've stayed at fucking the one shit across the Costa del Rey. I stayed at the one across the the Los Tres Caribes. I've stayed at a couple of these joints, and I've never seen it like this, man. And it was good quality. All the ones that are leaving the beach that ain't got nothing, they just scroll up and down El Guido. You know what I'm saying? And from what I'm hearing, there's a good subset of them are staying in these little cut hotels back here. So, yeah, man. Yeah, it was dope. Um, thank you. Thank you, TMZ. Appreciate you, man. I don't believe the beach had tens. Think about it. Um, I thought about it. I'm telling you, the beach had some tens on it. Not every single, not fucking a handful of them, but there was there was this one, bro. She was stupid bad, bro. She was stupid bad, shaped perfectly, not that stupid, dumb, and her joint was so jiggly. Oh my gosh, she didn't even have to do anything to make that thing jiggle. But she was top priority, so I said, nah, I'm cool on that. I'm cool on that. But it did, SV. It did. Thank you, TMZ, for that, man. Appreciate you, bro. I don't know. This old lady was recording saying, see, going to send it to the mayor. Oh shit. That's how many of the girls was out here. Bro, they was out here, bro. They was out here. You know what I mean? They were out here. But yeah, you could tell that there's certain people, like less the older people, they're definitely like got a little upper hand with this new mayor because um I seen a bunch of old ladies I seen the same thing. I seen a lady recording on the beach. She was recording on the beach. Going up to recording the girls, saying stuff to her in Spanish. They were saying stuff to her. It was crazy. And even she walked past to the police and was like, that something. I know what she said. He was like, "Puta de nada, de chicas, todo." I'm like, I don't know what all she said, but I know puta, todo, chicas, problema, you nada, meaning you didn't doing nothing. So yeah. How many chicas were at Playa Hollywood on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday? Playa Hollywood was booming. I mean, booming. We didn't go there Sunday, and then yesterday we walked down there at the end, and it was dead. It was like a quarter of the people. But on Thursday and Friday, bro, on Friday the beach was stuffed, packed. We was out that motherfucker wild, and I left the beach walking backwards. It was, I don't know, man. It was 100, 150, 200. I don't know. It was a lot of them. It was a lot of them. It was a lot of niggas out here too, though. It was a lot of groups of niggas. Like I saw a lot of. I didn't see a lot of like solos. I saw a lot of groups, 5, 6, which was good. You know, it's good to see. It's good to see brothers traveling. We can't have this shit for ourselves. So it's good to see brothers traveling out here having a good time, good energy. I didn't see any negative energy from any brothers this trip. That was pretty dope. Every now and again you see some negative energy. I could say that you know, it was some good camaraderie. There was this one girl, she does a lot of these videos, TikTok videos in Miami. She was out here. I got her on video interviewing people. Mollywood, what up, what up, what up? I think Mollywood on his way to tear it up for, you know, Mollywood coming out this motherfucker. He about to turn up in CTG. How many tourists at Playa Hollywood? There was some tourists on that motherfucker. It was, obviously there was a lot of American niggas out that motherfucker, but it was also a lot of like, but they got that, everybody knows that little section of Hollywood Beach from that bar to the entrance down a little bit past the bathroom. That's all the area where, all the guys and all the girls congregate. If you walk either way, left or right, and you walk 30 feet, 40 feet away from the area where everyone's concentrated at, it's gonna be a whole different world on the beach. You know what I mean? You're gonna see dudes and their girls, families out there. They, now some of them get locked into that area where they might be in the front or on the side, but mainly that part right there is all Hills and tricks. Hills and tricks. That's what I call it. Salute to everybody in the building, rocking with your boy, man. I am about to get a lot more consistent with my streaming, camming up, coming back with, topics and just chopping it up with y'all, getting, back into the travel talk. Like I said, we're working on this other podcast. It's going to have its own channel. It's going to be on its own wave. But I'm going to promote it over here only for the people that really don't care about having to talk about travel every day. Like, if you want to come chop it up, like, want to get it rolling for football season, definitely, because every Sunday we're going to go live, either before football or after football or mid football, whatever. We're going to go live for football season, college football, NFL. It's going to have a real big NFL presence to it. And then it's going to have like a, current urban news, more on the current urban news or major news conversations. So like an idea, like it'd be good topics right now. Obviously, we would be talking, having segments about the Diddy trial and what's going on with Little Durk and just all the stuff that goes on in the hip hop world and the music world and the urban entertainment world. We're gonna do that as well. So it's gonna be funny. We're gonna crack jokes. We're gonna laugh. We have a couple segments, roast segments. It's gonna be dope, man. It's gonna be a nice, podcast. I hope, I can hope to grow into something, decent, but I'm not looking to be nothing major. Just something to have an outlet on. So it's gonna be dope. So I'll promote it over here, but I'm no pressure for anyone to come over from over here because we're gonna push it in a different sector. We're gonna push it into a different lane. Um, and we're gonna leave this for what it is, and I'll still use my new podcast setup to put out better audio and better content on this side. So I gotta have a lot of free time on my hands, over these next couple. You know what I mean? I ain't really gonna be doing too much. I'm not really about to be spending a lot more bread all the time. Now I'm gonna keep stacking this cheese up because I got a fucking monthly expenses are about to go up. Um, just with what I got to do. A lot of traveling up and down the highway. I'm gonna have to get me a new car. Like it's a guarantee. I'm not beating up. My beater is my beater. That's just what I drive to work and run around town in my beater. Uh, and then um, and I'm not gonna I'm not gonna put those miles on my truck. So I'm gonna get me a decent, probably like a little compact, decent car for like. I ain't trying to spend more than like 15,000 on that motherfucker. I'm gonna get something cheap, something compact and cheap, tinted windows, and I'm gonna run up and down the highway in that. Something cost effective, gas efficient. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, um, let's go. Let's go. Globe, keep it a buck. What them chicas was quoting? Ticket prices to ride the rides was anywhere from 80 to 150 is what I was hearing. In the nightclub in Delirium, I was hearing, a little bit more different. Delirium had some different pricing. It was a little bit, it was different in Delirium. I was hearing twos, 1.8s, 180s in Delirium. Um, the pricing was definitely higher in there, but the quality was better. And then, Clock Tower, it's going to be anywhere from 80, 60, 75, just all, so the price range in Cartagena is kind of a la carte. You know what I mean? So you understand what I'm saying? There ain't really no set range. It just kind of depends where you're at, and the price will go up based upon quality and where you're at. Obviously, in Delirium, the prices are going to be a lot different because it's Delirium. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Like, it's Delirium. It's a much better um, quality, and there's a lot more to choose from, and it's in the club. You in there popping bottles, buying drinks, listening to music, so the price is different. Clock Tower, you can kind of get more of an a la carte cost. The beach, depending on what time. So in the beach, you trying to grab something soon as the beach starts booming, and midday when they have more options, they're less likely to come up off that number. But later in the afternoon or when the beach closes and everybody's just standing around outside the beach, shit, 60s, 75s, 80s. Some of the badder, thicker ones were still standing on that 80 to 100. But yeah, yep, RC, yep, that RC said it, yep. Some for the free ski, yeah, do your thing, yep. He said, RC, how was the Chica's attitude and service? Um, I'll tell you, KW, the the attitude and the service was better than it used to be. I can tell you that it's improved drastically in the form of better. Like, just the overall service was so much better out here. Obviously, you're still going to run into a couple duds, but overall, though, the service, the treatment, um, just everything was really good this trip. The attitudes, obviously, in Colombian, Venezuelan girls, just really sweet and nice. Um, so it was good, man. It was refreshing for me coming up out of Thailand to be back around, the Spanish, Venezuelan, Dominican, Colombian culture. Even seen a couple of my Dominican joints out here, so it's been dope. Depends on the man. Yeah, it also depends on you. Yep. Are they quoting these prices for strict 1 hour or total and note? I mean, obviously they're gonna quote you an hour, but you should read nig and say I don't talk in hours. We talking in what you want and what I want, and we ain't gonna be rushed. But yeah, it was a lot of they're still quoting it on the hour and the all night. Yes, to answer your question, yes. But we just renegotiate those contracts, man. We drafted in the fifth round. We drafted Shadors in the fifth round. We giving them we giving them league minimums. So I appreciate y'all, man, for rocking with me, man, killing this time before it's time for me to go head off to this port and call this one, man. Definitely was a good one. Appreciate you, Globe, in the chat. That's what's up, man. Always, baby. Always. We're going to get much better over here, KW. I know over the past, I would say, 6 months, besides Thailand, I think I was really consistent in Thailand with how I was streaming back and how I was, but before Thailand and, lately, I just haven't been consistent. I promise I'm going to get more consistent because I need y'all. I need y'all to keep my mind occupied as well so I can just stay focused, work, grind, and just roll into my new routine. This is a routine that I'm never done before, so it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be definitely be tough. No man that truly is involved on a day-to-day basis would be able to stand up here and say it ain't gonna be tough to have to now beat that road, you know, 4 days a week. So it's I'm gonna need y'all, man. I'm gonna need y'all to keep me occupied. So I'll be up here, man. I'm gonna be up here. I'm gonna be more active on panels now. Um, 2025, I think I'm gonna focus more on just being active. I'm not saying I'm gonna be the greatest content creator dropping videos, but I'm telling you, I'm gonna be a lot more active in the space. I'm gonna be around. I'm definitely leaning towards Sasua Halloween this year. I'm almost 60% sure I'm gonna go. You know what I'm saying? Um, I'm probably about to book my spot now, so I got it. But yeah, I'm about 60% sure I'm going to Sasua Halloween. We'll see how it all plays down, unless I decide to do something different in October. But it's leaning towards that. It's really leaning towards that. So did you enjoy CTG or Thailand more and why? I enjoyed Thailand more than CTG still because overall Thailand was just a system overload, and there was just so much available for you, and just the cost effectiveness of the trip, the quality of the food was so much better. Service was still better, even though CTG gets a fucking attaboy for me. Um, Overall, Thailand is still better than CTG, but that doesn't take from Cartagena. This was fun. This is a good fun. You could do a different Cartagena a different couple ways. You can come here, relax, chill on the beach, go to restaurants, GFE, or you could party, hit the clock tower every day, hit Delirium, hit Hollywood Beach, drink all day, and just party. Only thing is, the food is just not it out here. Vibes Cafe definitely had really good food. So salute to Vibes Cafe. They had some really, really good food across the board, good drinks. Um, but other than that, all the other food is bland. But CTG is still CTG. Yep, that would be my answer on that one. You gotta go and find out for yourself, fam. Yeah, I mean, he's getting this information so he can book his trip. I'm pretty sure. Hey, pull up Saturday, KW, Sunday Night Smokes channel Saturday for the official Wild Boys, um, Goodfellas, Wild Boys review. Um, yeah, it's gonna be dope, man. Hopefully we can get everybody on the panel or everybody in the stream together and we can all just recap what was on my end epic total trip all the way around the board. Like there was no like everybody got along. Everybody. That's rare that you bring that this many people together and everybody got along. Like everybody was breaking up in little sectors. We was coming together as a team. I'm ready for this review, man. I'm ready for this review. Salute, man. Globe, I love the food. You got to hit the rooftop restaurants. I did. We did. I had a decent burger at this rooftop restaurant, man. But you know, when you've been to Panama, Thailand, Jamaica, Bahamas, you know, Belize, you know, shit, DR. Like the quality of food in these, like the quality of food in DR is impeccable. Like the food in the DR is elite. I be out that motherfucker eating. Thailand, the food was off the charts. I gained 15 pounds. Bro, I've ate, I can count on my hand how many times I've ate in Cartagena in the last 5 days. I could tell you how much I've eaten. Like, niggas been out here just like, nah, I'm good. I don't even want to eat. Just give me a beer. And that's just me, but I'm a foodie though. Like, I give myself high ranking food review credentials. Like, I'm a foodie. This is what I do. I had to cut myself off, you know, from some of the foods because, you know, niggas ain't getting younger. So they can't be eating fucking Lay's chips and Reese cups and a Pepsi every night. Nigga, you gonna die. So I consider myself a foodie. Like I think I could be a real life food critic. And I'm just telling you, man, the food in Cartagena across the board ain't it. It just isn't. Is there good restaurants out here? Yes. But across the board, if we had to just average it based on me just turning into a restaurant and going, you can't do that in Cartagena. You cannot just grab a restaurant out here and go there. We did it. My boys was mad. They was like, man, this shit was nasty. I'm like, man, I agree with y'all. Don't blame me. They just get mad at me. I'm like, don't blame me. This is fucking Cartagena. The food sucks out here. But in the DR, man, I could have turned into any restaurant in the DR, in Sosua, in Punta Cana, in Santo Domingo. The food was impeccable. Thailand, same thing. You could turn your head into any restaurant, and the food was amazing. Um, he said KW service was great. They RC my dog, man. Salute to RC, man. RC is another good brother, man, from the West Coast. Listen, just living in his own world and unapologetically don't give a fuck about what anybody thinks about it. I like people like that because that's how I am. I truly don't give a fuck about what the next person thinks about me. I just don't. I was raised that way. You know what I mean? And I just love to see people that live their life the same way, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't, you know, try, you know, obviously all of us every now and again, you'd be a liar if you say, you know, you didn't allow certain things sometimes to, you know, push you to respond or say something. But for the most part, I just really don't give a fuck. Food is hit or miss, yup. Globe. If problem and money and schedule was no issue right now, where you going? Sosua, CTG, Medellin, Rio, or Thailand? You got to take Rio out because I haven't been there. But out of the other four, if time, money wasn't a problem, schedule, I would, out of these, oof, Thailand, Thailand. If I could live in Thailand, I would. If I had like the ability to just hop on a plane at any second and, you know, and I had the funds to just bounce around, I would stay in Thailand and just travel around the world for real. But yeah, Thailand or the in the DR definitely would be the two that I would live. CTG and Medi, the only reason is you always got to be watching your back. Even though you always got to watch your back everywhere, Medellin, you really have to watch your back if you was, like I always thought about moving to Medellin. One time I had this thought, moving to Medellin, getting me a nice bike and a truck and moving to Medellin and, once I can be retired. But the danger level in Medellin just ruins that. And in Cartagena, it's just kind of the same thing. It's too fucking hot and and sometimes it can be annoying out here. So you don't want to do it. Like I couldn't live here. I like to come here and have fun, but every day people fucking bugging you all day. So yeah, Thailand for the win on the living portion of it. Same question to RC and Molly. KW is CTG, then the Sioux. Okay. RC, you funny. I agree, Globe. For me, I love much CTG and Medi in Thailand. From there, I'm going to Vietnam and the Philippines. Yeah, yep. Yeah, if I could pick anywhere to be right now full time, it would be Thailand. Just because of the schedule that I could keep. You know what I'm saying? Like I would really have to watch my health out there. Like I would have to eat like you know, lightly because the food is just too good and cheap. But the quality of life out there is just, man, just wake up every day, get a massage, go to the Thai gym and work out. Like I'd already built myself a Thai schedule if I had ever moved out there. Like just the stuff that you could do, man. You know what I mean? You could rent yourself a little fucking moto for cheap, ride around in. You don't need no car out there. Like if I was to move to Pattaya, and I mean, just, ugh. Gotta watch though. You could fall into a trap out there, drinking every day and eat and get fat and turn into a fat alcoholic. But yeah, Globe Rio is fire, the best beach ever, and the baddies are at the terminals. Yeah, I'm gonna start KW. Then I'm gonna need you this winter to pull up. So this winter, after the summer and the fall seasons are over, I'm gonna need you to pull up this winter because that's when we're gonna switch the topic to Brazil. We're gonna switch this channel's topic to Brazil around about November, and we're gonna start really talking about Rio, looking at Rio and South Salvador, Bahia, and what's the other one? El Salvador. What is the other? I got to get my game up on Brazil. But yeah, Brazil, January, 2 weeks, 17 days, same time frame as Thailand. It's gonna be a movie. It's gonna be a movie. I can't wait. I'm super ready for Brazil. Yep, I'm really ready for Brazil. So I'm gonna make this about an hour, and then I'm gonna get up out of here, man. I got a journey back home. I'm trying to stay up now because I'm tired. I am tired. I could have slept all day, but I'm trying to sleep these flights away. So I'm trying to sleep these plane rides away. So I'm about to download me another movie, and I'm gonna try to stay tired all the way up until it's time to get on this bird, and I'm gonna sleep these flights away. So that's my goal. My goal is to sleep these plane rides away and get back to the real world. And we're gonna grind out for the next couple weeks. We got some graduations coming up that we got to get through. All my babies are graduating in some form or fashion this year, so we're gonna get through that. Then we're gonna go to the DR for the weekend at the end of the month, just for the weekend, and go to Santo Domingo, chill out there. So kind of like a a, a gift to not like a gift, a reward for surviving 20 years of fucking pain and agony. Nah, I'm lying. It ain't been all bad. But that's my the same day that U-Haul moving. I got the moving company coming. Same day the moving company pull up, I'm going to the airport. And I'm gonna go chill at Santo Domingo for the weekend, and when I come back, it's gonna be like the last episode of Will Smith of Fresh Prince of Bel Air. House gonna be empty. Gonna be nothing left in there. Went around, put stickers on who's taking what, and who's not. I said, man, my whole sticker, all my stickers, we ordered these stickers for the house so everybody can sticker what they're taking, and everyone's got a color. And my color was red for the devil. There ain't one red sticker put on anything. I said, man, fuck it. I've been on Amazon and uh, just ordering shit. I'm gonna flip my crib. I was gonna downgrade, but I decided instead of downgrading, I'm gonna just keep it. You know what I mean? Because it's a nice size, 4-level townhouse, garage, basement. So I'm gonna just keep it. Just keep it. Finish my contract out up here in Connecticut, and then we got a plan, man. We got a plan to get up out of here, man. I figured out what I'm gonna do to generate the income that I need to retire faster. So we're gonna grab a couple trucks, a couple trailers, and we're gonna put them motherfuckers to work. I'm gonna drive one every now and again, and I'm gonna put someone else in it. And might got a couple people that want to invest with me, so we can get more than one truck. Maybe we can get some box trucks as well. I would love to get a couple box trucks. But that's what we're about to do, man. I've been doing logistics for so long, making other people rich. It's like, man, fuck that. I'm about to get into my own logistics game. And so that's what we're going to be looking forward to over the next 18 months. We are going to be building towards buying these trucks and trailers. So we got to save up for that. We almost got enough for the first truck and trailer combination. And we're going to put that motherfucker on the road. So the plan is buy that truck and trailer, put that one on the road, and let that one buy another one. And then every one just keeps buying another one. You know what I'm saying? Like you buy this one, boom. Each truck's going to buy its brother. You know what I'm saying? So that's the plan. So I had to figure out, waxing and buffing these floors in the Northeast ain't going to do it. It's too much competition up there. So I'm going to give up the game that I know just because I can't make no money in it because of the level of competition. The Spanish guys will do it for so cheap. We're just going to hit the road. We're going to hit the fucking road. What's the current Chica policy at the accommodations in CTG? It depends where you stay at. It really just depends where you stay at. So if you stay certain places, they got time limits. They got, rules where you got to pay. Pretty much all of the Airbnbs are gonna make them have IDs and their physical IDs to check in and check out, and that's for your protection really. You should be IDing everybody anyway, and then some of them are wide open. You got some that are just it's you're on your own, but that's rare in Cartagena. So, but yeah, man. Appreciate you, K-Dub, with the questions, keeping the chat fresh, even though y'all know I can ramble. But yeah, that's a little dig into my life of what, I know we talk about, retiring and financial freedom and all that. We talk about it, but I'm actually about to put it to work now. Like I've traveled enough of these places to know this is what I want to do. So now that I know what I want to do, it's time to set it up so that this money is generating while I'm overseas partying, while I'm overseas chilling, while I'm sleeping. These trucks are beating the highway, and all I got to do is dispatch, which I do now. So get me a good portable Wi-Fi setup that's great, that can come with me everywhere I go. And this is all I want to live out of. I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to show y'all right now. This is how I want to live my life. Right here. This is how I want to live my life. Maybe one extra suitcase. book bag, suitcase. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I want to live my life from now on. Like, out of the book bag, out of the suitcase, travel the world, continue to create things in the States that are going to generate us that income. And I'm going to get into the transportation business, man. Even though it's down right now, it's going to come back. It's going to be a boom, especially from what we're hearing in the industry. Because I'm in the trucking industry. That's why I get along with truck drivers so much. Most of my guys are truck drivers, from Big Reed to Molly to come truck with me. A couple of my other boys are truckers. A lot of my friends are truckers because I'm in the industry. But I'm on the dispatching and logistical side of the industry. I'm the one broker in the trucks and broker in the containers and loads. And the talk is that this industry is about to come back. And the rates are about to go back up, and it's gonna be a lot of booming, once all these tariffs and stuff, because these are gonna all come to an end, and then there's gonna be a logistical boom. So, because the economy right now is doing fairly well, there's just a lot of little issues and nuances in the middle that are not allowing people to spend the way they normally would. So here soon that's gonna change, and I'm trying to get out in front of that boom. So that I can have me a couple trucks on the road. But we're gonna start with one, let that motherfucker generate enough to buy another one, and we just gonna keep generating motherfucking money off of these highways, and then I won't be leaving. I'll be out here for 6 months at a time, just chilling all around the world, just bouncing around. So that'll be dope. But that's what it's all about, man. Anybody in my age bracket, I would say my age bracket would be, I would put it at 32 to 42. If you're 32 to 42, we all from the same era. We from the same, we all graduated in the same era. We was all around the same ages. We went to the clubs the same times. We grew up around the same musics. It's time for the end game. Now it's time for us to plan for the end game. Eventually, it's going to be too late. Eventually, it's going to be too late to plan for the end game, and your value is going to be less. This is the prime time right now for us to gain as much money as we possibly can, save as much as we can, regenerate as much as we can, and live our life as well. But the end game is what it's all about. And that's making it to where we don't have to work for nobody again, and the money is just coming in. That's the goal. That's the plan. That's the finish line. So if you got that same mindset, stick with me. Rock with me. We gonna keep focusing on that the rest of this summer, this year, next year. Like, we're gonna really turn our focus and grind on the end game. We're gonna still have our little fun, take our little trips, but we're gonna cut them down. And we have done that. It is May, and this is only my second trip this year. Hey, man. We don't just be talking. I said I was gonna cut these motherfucking trips in half. It's May and it's only our fucking second trip. This time last year, shit, I was 4 or 5 trips in. So, do you dispatch cargo vans? No, I dispatch. I'm in logistics with sea containers. Um, I do dry vans, and I do open top, walking floor, 53s, 103s, to garbage landfills. And I'm also getting some experience in logistics with the railroad. So I'm also learning the rail side of it and getting logistics into that. But you need a lot of money to get into that game. You need a big hedge fund nigga to come through with the millies to help you get into that game. But no, I do. But I've been doing a lot of research on cargo vans. Um, I've been watching this one dude named Eddie, who he got 3 wives, 3 bad bitches, and that's what he do. He own a big box truck cargo van fucking business. So yeah. Globe, how much is good for you monthly income to live comfortable overseas? I would need to generate $3,000 per week. What up, bro? I would need to generate 3,000 USD per week to be able to live overseas because I would need 1,500 a week for myself. And then I would need 1,500 to put away. So 3,000 is my number. If I can generate $3,000 USD per week for myself, then I can retire and move overseas. But I gotta figure out a way to generate that income without me having to actually physically be in there to work. But 3,000 total, and then 50% for me to live overseas and 50% for me to stack away for a rainy day. And that has to be generated. Like I have to see that money working for itself, and I know, okay, my profits are $3,000 a week. We're good. So that's kind of where I'm at. Now, as we get that number closer and closer, we're gonna start to go. We'll start to move out a little bit more, go on trips a little bit more, and stay overseas. Um, Less mongering and more just fucking with the people. You know what I mean? Um, because when you out there, you out there. So, you know what I mean? Especially if you got that big ag. So, that's the goal, man. That is the goal, man. That is the goal, fellas. Gotta have an end game, man. Gotta have an end game. You know what I mean? I know there's people out here that are getting to it already. I know, people that are fucking multi-millionaires. It's time to let's go. I need mine. I don't grind it for a long time for other people. I need mine now. You know what I'm saying? I need mine. So got a got a couple plays in place to get this going. Um, you just said 12K per month. Sheesh. I can live company overseas for three. But hold up. I said 3K. 50% for me, 50% for savings and oh shit and business expenses and things like that. So if I'm generating $3,000 a month profit for myself after I pay my taxes, insurances, fees, employees, registrations, insurance, liabilities, everything. Once I've paid all of that, I should have 3K for myself. That should be my profit margin. That should be what I take home. 1,500 of that is for me. I'm not saying I'm gonna spend 1,500 a week, but that's the number I'm gonna need to be like, okay, I can go now. Now, as we get closer to that number, I said I will start to go ahead and live my life. We'll just, you know, we'll do it slower and we'll be more focused upon continuing to build the company to where we want. But once it hit that number, I'm good. Let it run. I'll run it from afar. I won't need to be day to day, and we'll be good. But yeah, 12K a month is the profit that I need to say I'm good to go. I'm good to shut it down. I'm I got enough money to live my life. I got enough money to put away for to get because yeah, man, we trying to fast forward the retirement. So we're not trying to save that and retire. We're trying to get these trucks now, one now, then another one. We're trying to get these motherfuckers now, get them on the road, get them generating, so I can just say I'm done. I don't work for nobody no more. I work for myself, but I'm not retired. Then once it hits that 3K a week, then I'm retired. Then I'm running the businesses from afar. I could train someone to start doing the logistics and the business side of it. All right, we got a plan, man. We got a plan. We got a plan. You can live like a king overseas with 5K. Yeah, so what's that? So yeah, what's that? 15, 3, that's 6K a month for me. Oh, yeah, so. He said you can live like a king overseas for 5K. Yeah, so that's just the number that I figured in my head what I would need to be comfortable and do what I need to do. Now, would I spend that every week? Probably not. Some weeks I probably wouldn't even spend half of that money, but that's the comfortable level that I need to go overseas full term. That's my business number. And I think we can get to it fast, man. I think we can get to it quicker than trying to work for the next 7 to 10 years and trying to put it away and just retiring and living weekly off of what I got. I think the smarter move is fuck this. Let's go now. Let's take a risk. Let's take a risk. I'm not gonna leave where I'm at until I got enough. Plus, we're gonna use this as a springboard. So you also gotta remember is that I'm in control. So right now I control the movements. So I'll throw my babies in the mix. And as soon as the babies get generating and we find some different things, get us some other contracts, get some other, deals, I'm gone, man. We gone. We is gone. Don't y'all want to do this shit every day? I do. I want this quality of life every day, man. Sun and buns, good food, you know. There's a better quality of life overseas, man, than in the States. It's just the States is where we generate that money. So I want to live overseas, man. It's good weather, just better quality of life, better chance of living longer, just everything. Everything about, the DR, Costa Rica, Panama, Thailand, even Colombia. Just the quality of life just feels better. It's just the money. That's the only thing. It's like if I could generate the same pay over here after that, I would take a chance of moving. But, I can't generate that income without being in the States. So that's the goal, man. I just don't hear people, my age bracket talking about what's the end game enough, trying to motivate people towards the end game. So that's what I'm trying to do, man. I'm trying to just motivate people and find people that'll help motivate me as well to get to the finish line, man, and just, finish up, you know what I mean? So we can all just do this every day, man. Salute to all my retired business veterans, military guys, business owners, real estate investors, crypto guys, you know, 20-year, 30-year, working at one job guys. Man, salute to y'all, man. I'm trying to be there with y'all. So if you want to hear stuff like that more, that's what we're going to talk about over here. We're going to spend more time on that. So, what the hell she keeps saying my name for? Hold on. That ain't got nothing to do. So, yeah, all in all, man, CTG 25, it was an epic, trip. Good run, good times, good vibes. So, go ahead. I got one more. Yeah, yeah. About 10:30. About 10:30, we'll hit that baby. That's all she wrote, man. Yeah. All right. Yeah, man. CTG 25 was a movie, man. Like I said, if you're looking for someone to come, um, what the fuck is on this shit? There's just so much sand in my back. I don't even care. I'll deal with it when I get home. Yeah, CTG, man. Tell them your boy sent you. Tell them Globe sent you. You know what I mean? Here you go, bro. Yep. So, um, what was the Chica male ratio at Delirium? Ah, I would say, there was a lot of niggas, so it was 2-1. How about that? I'm gonna give it 2-1. It was a 2-1 ratio. To be just honest, it was 2-1. The night I was there. Some nights it might have been 3-1, but on average, I think I would say it was 2-1. There was a lot of there was a lot of niggas on this trip. So, uh, so I appreciate y'all rocking with me, man, today. Just chopping it up, man. Like I said, I've been holding back a lot of the full-fledged, like, trip, laughing, funny moments so we can talk. Um, yup, so, obviously I told y'all the story of me getting fucking stopped and shook by the fucking police again, man. It's a Cartagena, man. I just always chalk it up, man. I know the fucking rules. I know the fucking vibes. And I know that you shouldn't be out there having it on you, smoking, or anything like that. And that was just me being a fucking dummy. Thinking I'm in Thailand or DR or Costa Rica still, where you can just be, chilling and doing what you like to do. But not here. Not in Colombia. It's not possible. Not in Cartagena. Definitely not. 12 be on it, bro. You know what I mean? It's their little scheme. It's their little way of, getting what they can get, man. And they was on it this weekend, man. They was pulling niggas out of cabs. They was fucking stopping the girls, dumping. I seen them one cop dump a whole girl purse on the ground, dropped her purse, and then just walked away. I'm like, this nigga bugging. You know what I'm saying? And they got these little groups of like mayor police, man. They wearing orange vests, and they got these ones with these white, t-shirts on that say something Cartagena, the mayor, and they riding around in fucking motos, and they just pulling up on you with this loud ass horn. Shit'll hurt your ears. Pushing people off every corner. They see a bunch of girls and niggas, they stereotyping. They see a bunch of girls and niggas, yep, here they come. The orange people will surround you like some fucking, like those milk protesters and dairy protesters, pork protesters, where they be going to the farms and the chicken factories and doing the human rope. that's what they was that's what they was out here doing it. And then eventually it just became so many people out on the block, so many niggas, so many bitches, they just gave up. But they was just like, you know what? And we going on the other side. Then they came back with 12. They came back like 30 minutes later. It was like, y'all still out here? We tried to give you a minute. All right. Like 4 motos pulled up. Niggas jumped off and just started blowing the whistle. So that was the only thing, is that they really being hard in the clock tower. And then, obviously if you're a smoker, man, you just gotta be careful. Just gotta be careful. Gotta keep it easy on the doing it outside, and just keep it in your crib. Which then we had an issue with that. The fucking, the host is that's my guy, man. Like, that's really my guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that motherfucker wished me happy birthday. And then said, I got another complaint. So, um, we had to deal with that. Which it was, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's part of part of what comes with, being a smoker. If you want to smoke, not everybody's gonna be cool with it, and not every situation is gonna be cool. You just gotta know how to handle it. I knew how to handle it. I knew what they wanted. I gave them what they wanted. You know what I'm saying? They had steak dinner that night on me for smoking. That shit was funny, man. You know what I mean? It was my dumbness. I was being stupid. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I did that. Well, I know why I did it because I was annoyed by the lady keep calling the fucking host when I'm like, bruh, you need to relax, man. This bitch was saying all kinds of crazy shit, bro. She was saying she can't breathe. The smell is making her not be able to breathe. She's called the nigga one time and said that she might have to call the fire department because the whole Airbnb is full of smoke. I sent the nigga a video. Someone came over and I was like, "You smelling it?" They was like, "No," all the way up. They like, "No, I smell no," and I knew they would have been like, "Yeah, yeah, no." He was just being a bitch, man. She was being a bitch. Like one time I came in from outside and I was smoking outside, and I guess you could smell it on me. 5 minutes later, he called me, Al. They're saying it's in the fucking entryway. I'm like, Jesus Christ. So that was what forced me to be like, man, I'm just going outside, man. Fuck this. 12 pull up. Phew. I'm trying to step on that because I didn't have my peripherals on, and I was about to just turn into the door, and that nigga picked that shit up. As soon as I moved my foot, he picked it up. I said, no, amigo, not mine. He's like, no, yes, yours. I said, no, 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 it's not mine, man. That nigga grabbed my hand and smelled my fingers and was like, yours. I'm like, nah. I kept saying, nah, 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 nah. Nope, not mine. And fucking Shorty was like, he had a bitch with him. She was on it. She was like, give me your passport. I said, no, we not doing that. I'm like, hell no. She's like, no, your passport. I need a picture of it. And I'll take a picture of you. And I'm like, no, the fuck you not. So I pulled homie to the side. I said, man, here, man, get out of here, man. God damn. Oh, what? So that was my little. Then I know a couple people. They pulled out. They pulled them out the car. Fucking flipped them, dumped their bags out, searched them, searched the girls. Like they was wild. I talked to a couple people that said they got pulled out. I'm like, damn. They was tripping this weekend. I ain't gonna lie. It was mad motherfucking cops out here. So just be careful. Just take it from Globe. Be careful. Or pay that VIG. Because you're going to pay that VIG. One way or another. You're either going to pay it to them or you're going to pay it at the immigration. You're going to put your passport on there. I was like, hell no. We're not playing that game. Here, just take it. Just take it, man. Here, let me give you this before you start wilding. So, all part of the game, man. Got to chalk it up to the game. You know what I mean? Just got to be more careful than that. I got so comfortable in Thailand and the DR, I'm be comfortable out there too, because for the most part they don't really bother. I mean, you a little bit, especially like the Sioux, maybe a little bit, but you can really get away with it out there. Like you can truly I be walking and smoking out there. I just always be on the back streets. I don't be on the Pedro walking and smoking unless it's like nighttime, real late at night, or I'm riding on my quad. But in Santo Domingo, man, shit. I was burning everywhere. Costa Rica, I was really burning everywhere. Thailand was like unforgivable. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was burning so much in Thailand, it wasn't even fucking funny. Streets, restaurants, fucking whatever that little fucking thing's called. We was everywhere. So yeah, we was everywhere, man. So I appreciate everybody rocking with your boy Globe today on this Tuesday morning post Memorial Day weekend. Hope you guys had a great Memorial Day weekend. Cookouts, pools, beaches, lakes, backyard brick, grill and fucking cold beer. And hope you enjoyed your Memorial Day weekend. I hope your summer is going to start off very well. You have a good summer. I hope you got some trips planned to some of these beautiful places that we all love and enjoy. And I hope you get some good money this summer. And yeah, man, just appreciate y'all, man, for real. Appreciate you always showing me love. You like Costa or Colombia more? Colombia. Costa Rica was definitely fun, but it's expensive in Jaco Beach. I don't know about other parts of Costa Rica. I gotta go check out more. But I like the Costa Rica though. Don't get it twisted. But I still like Colombia more. Definitely still like Colombia more. You know what I mean? I'm not rich, so I ain't no baller. I never said I was a baller. I never said I got all this money. I never fucking said I got all these bands. I'm just a nigga that hustle. You know what I mean? Like, I just know how to get to it. You know what I mean? I get to it. Yeah. I get to it. That's it. I be fucking just grinding, hustling, climbing the ladders. You know what I mean? Trying to make it to the highest points. But, so I like to go to places where my dollar is effective. You know what I mean? Definitely like to go to places where my dollar is effective because this shit ain't cheap. Traveling ain't cheap, man. And I fund, 100% of these motherfuckers is self-funded. So, you know what I mean? Like, it's definitely self-funded, and it's yeah. I spent some cheese on these trips for sure. I don't definitely spend some cheese on these trips. I've had a fucking amazing times, but it's time to now get this money generating so we can chill. And I think that what's so crazy about it is, when I think about it, it's like I'll save more money by being in these countries longer. You know what I'm saying? Like, coming here, you know, for a week, 2 weeks, and just partying and having fun, that's more expensive than coming out for a month, 2 months, and just chilling and enjoying the trip and just having fun and mingling with the locals and the regulars and still fucking around every now and again. Like, that's the wave, really. But you gotta, in order to be in that wave, you either gotta be retired, financially free, you know, time free. You gotta have free time because there's niggas that are financially free but are not time free. They don't have the same timing. So you gotta balance it all out, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to go for a balance. Let's get to this question right here. We outside. Hey Globe, I smoke a little bit when I go out. I know a lot of brothers smoke when they out, but I know you like more. I know you're more like a chain smoker. What do you think about an alternate THC intake? Yeah, yeah. I've tried to, find some alternates when I'm over here, but it's just Cartagena, man, that's to really stop me from doing it the way I want to. Like, I just, and I'm cool though. Like, I didn't need to smoke at the same rate that I usually do. Like, once the neighbors started tripping and all that happened, I just calmed myself down. Like, all right, whatever. We'll just drink, have fun, and enjoy ourselves. We'll burn one or two every now and again. But I get back to the crib, I'm gonna get busy. I'm gonna definitely get busy. But yeah, Colombia or Panama? Colombia. Panama for the food, though. Panama definitely for the food, but overall, if we're just speaking overall, Colombia still wins. Yep, overall, Colombia still wins. Yep, so. All right, y'all. In a couple minutes, I'm going to get ready to get up out of here, man. Finish packing my bags. Well, my bags are packed, but finish checking everything, making sure I got everything. Grab my charger real quick. So, yeah, we're going to call this one more. Another trip down. And I couldn't be more happier to have another trip down. And 13 times to Cartagena. I don't know where in the books this trip lies total. I got to do a count on where I'm at as far as like total travel space. Oh shit. That shit scared the shit out of me because I was plugging something in the same time that shit did that. So I would say if this is trip 13 to Cartagena, we got Medi 3 times, that's 16. We got Sosua 4 times, that's 20. We got Santo Domingo, Punta Cana, that's 22. Panama, Costa Rica, 24. Thailand, 25. So we're somewhere in that range. I'd have to look at a couple more other things. You know, maybe I'm missing something, but we're in that range. We're definitely in that range. What's the difference between both Panama and Colombia? All right, so what differences do you want? So overall, the difference from my perspective for what I did, the food is better in Panama. They know how to really cook. Flavor is a big thing in Panama. The flavor of the food was so much more better. Um, the nightlife in Colombia is better than the nightlife in Panama. Um, the overall atmosphere of Panama versus Cartagena. Cartagena has a much better atmosphere, much more energy. Um, Accessibility in Cartagena is a lot easier than in Panama. Um, Cartagena is cheaper than Panama. Colombia is cheaper than Panama. If we're talking just the country. Trying to think of what else I missed. A lot of the girls that are in Panama are Colombian, so there's a stab for you right there. That even the quality of the woman is better. Is from the place we're comparing. But there's some beautiful Panamanians. Don't get that twisted. Um, the variety in Panama is better than in what would be Cartagena or Medellin because you have a much more of a variety. You have a chance to see some Peruvian joints, some Panamanians, Dominicans, Colombians, Venezuelans, Brazilians. So going to Panama in July, since Habanos is closed, what other spots do you recommend? Did you go to Catina, Bocatera? No. So we went to this one spot called El La Playa or El Paradise. I can't remember the actual fucking name of this place. I have to look at my videos. La Paradise I think it was La Paradise or La Playa or damn, I gotta remember the name of that place. But we just kept going to Habanos every night mainly. Then we went to this casino one time and went to this rooftop bar one time. But mainly we just did Habanos and we went to this other nightclub. And we went to this other club that the quality of women is amazing, all tens, but the way they was trying to get you to buy drinks and shit in there, that shit was annoying. But I didn't know Habanos was closed. La Palace, that's what it's called. Yes, that was the place we went to, La Palace, and you had to have a bag to be like, you had to really want to go up in there and blow a bag. They was trying to get $1,500 out you just for drinks and shit. Like it was a squeeze, and so we left there because I wasn't like they was talking about 16 shots and bottles and champagne, and I'm like, man, that was for the rich niggas. That was for the primos. Primo go up in there, man, blow that bag. You know what I mean? That was for them type niggas, man. I'm more of a cost effective, type of nigga, man. I like to spread my money across consecutive days. You know what I mean? My budget be a little bit for the niggas, but shit, I'm trying to save too. Yeah, that place is expensive. Yeah, so, but yeah, you go into Panama, play tender, and then just find out, yeah, where the clubs are at. I can maybe hit a couple of my peoples and see where the new clubs are at, what's the new popping places out there in Panama. But overall, um, I enjoyed Panama. Don't get it twisted. It was. I didn't enjoy Panama. I did. Food was good. That was a very expensive trip. I spent a lot of bread on that trip. You know what I mean? Because we went to Panama for 4 or 5 days, then we went to Costa Rica for 4 or 5 days. We went to Jaco Beach. And each place we went to was dope. We did a lot in every place. We did a lot of excursions in every place. Went to the Panama Canal, went to the pier, went to the old Panama City ruins. We went to a bunch of different rooftop bars. We went to fucking, I forget, again, I don't know why I forgot all the names of the places in Panama, but I just did. The old city, whatever they would consider their old time city, that was fun. Good vibes walking around there and having drinks. Yeah, you know what I mean? I enjoyed Panama. Um, how was the casino? The casino was dope. The casino was dope because you had a lot of the stragglers from outside Habanos was coming from Habanos and walking inside the casino. So the casino was dope. The casino was dope. It had a good vibes. You just had to really, you really had to kind of like gamble almost. Unless you were just going to sit there and drink. But you kind of had to gamble. Play the slot machines or something. And then, something might come talk to you or something like that. But we just walked around there for a little bit and we got out of there. But it was dope. It was a fun atmosphere. But you could play tender crazy in Panama. You could play tender real good. I'm going to go back to Panama for sure. I'm for sure going to go back to Panama. I just don't know when. But I will be going back. I will be going back for sure. But we're going to get back to the DR. So it's been a while since I've been to the DR now, so it's time to go back. So yeah, always we outside no matter what, man. Like I said, I'm gonna be live a lot more. I will reach out to a couple people out in Panama and see where they're at, see what clubs they're going to. A new place that I've just been hearing about, and I talked to one of my friends about because of my other friend. You know what I mean? I kind of want to see her again one day. She was always a good vibe, great energy. She's out in Spain. So I think I'm going to go to Milan. I think I might go to Spain, man. So they gave me the insight on Spain, showed me the clubs, showed me the areas, showed me where I needed to go, told me the price tags, what's going on out there. I said there's everybody from every joint that used to be in Cartagena that, just wanted to move on. That's where they're at. They're either in Aruba or they're in Spain. So I'm going to look into Spain too. I'm definitely going to look into going to Spain. So yeah, there's some new places we're trying to find, man. Definitely love the old schools, but we definitely got some new places we're trying to find. That's for sure. So I appreciate y'all rocking with me today, man. Like I said, CTG 25 trip coming to a close. I really, really needed this fucking trip. this trip gonna definitely give me what I need to hold on and keep pushing for the summer. Like I said, we got another trip coming up. That's just a weekend trip, so I'm not really too. I don't have to get too crazy over that one. Or it's just a DR. It's a quick little weekend. Definitely take y'all with me, but we just gonna go to Santo Domingo and chill. Go out to a nice restaurant, eat with a couple of my baddie friends, and we're just gonna chill. We're just gonna chill. That's all it is. Oh, I love Santo Domingo. It's a good vibe, good energy, good time. And I got some unfinished business out there, so I need to go back there. There's a couple other places that I want to see. I want to go to the downtown part more. I'm trying to find somebody that can, one of my friends that I trust, that can take me to La 42, but I haven't been able to put it together just yet. So one of my friends is trying to get one of his police friends who's also connected in the neighborhood to come with us. So everything's good, everything's cool. You got to be connected out there. So um, I still do that. Still want to go party and drink on in that neighborhood, in that barrio. And then I want to do the river this time, where they pull up underneath that bridge with the big ass speaker. Yeah, I want to do that and check that out. So, now that it's the summer, you know what I mean? I think it'll be a lot more fun. So the river parties in the DR be dope, man. Especially if you can catch one with a lot of the Dominican locals. They got the biggest speakers going out that bitch. You know what I mean? Good energy, man. Just good energy. It's good for you. And some beauties. And some beauties out there. So that's the plan for the next run. Do a couple days in Santo Domingo. Then we got this Jamaica run, which is more of a business trip. You know what I mean? Going for this wedding real quick. And then probably go back to DR again. Maybe I'll do Punta Cana. Or maybe these fools will want to go to Sosua, and I'll let them go. I'll take them to Sosua, even though I don't, I like Sosua, but I'd rather go somewhere else. But, it is what it is. So, yeah, that's what we own. That's what we own. And then 10 days, CTG 2025 Part 2, 10-day run. This time we're going to do San Andreas and Santa Marta in those 10 days. So maybe we'll trim a day or two off in the middle. Do it in the middle. That way do it like a Tuesday, Wednesday type deal. Yeah, middle of the week. Tuesday, Wednesday, ain't missing nothing. Shoot over to, bring some sand with me, and shoot over to Santa Marta and San Andreas. Chill out there for a day each. Just experience that. I also want to do the island overnight over there in either Playa Blanca or Playa Rosario. Do it overnight at the island. So that'll be dope for Cartagena part 2. Come back and just do a different vibe. Obviously, we'll still do this same thing for about 4 or 5 days, party, have fun, while out. But yeah, about to go. I gotta go online and look up me some more of them Nike. I'm gonna give me some Nike strap ups. I'm about to give me some more Jordan strap ups. I'm about to give me some fucking New Balance strap ups. We going all strapped up on these trips from now on. We're about to push this. Strap them up. We about to push this strap up wave, man. You know what I'm saying? Got them Jesus walks on. You know what I mean? So salute, man. Salute to everybody rocking with your boy, man. We done with the freak off. We done with the parties. Now it's time to get back and work and grind and do something that most of these motherfuckers don't do. And that's actually get to it. Because that's what we do. We get to it. Don't need no help. Don't need nobody. Just get to it. Just do it. Just get up. That's all you got to do. Just get the fuck up. Just get up. Go to work. Go hustle. Go grind. Go do something. You know what I mean? Why people stay on the beating path? Why not somewhere new? Should I be going to places new? I stay keeping it fresh. I stay keeping it fresh. I just came back from Thailand, you know, not that long ago, and we doubled back to, but to answer your question, we are creatures of habit. So what you know is better than what you don't know. You know what I mean? You could hit the ground running on these places that you've been to multiple times. Sometimes you go to these countries and it take a day or two to get uh, to get your feet going, and then people just like what they like. You know what I mean? Like I've talked with Bandana, man. Bandana just likes Cartagena. You know what I mean? He spends all his, he spends his time out here. This is what he likes. This is his vibe. It's his environment. These his peoples. I know people that love the suit. They just love it. They don't want to see nothing else. They're not curious about anything else. They don't care about anything else. Um, and then as well as, uh, you know, Medellin. Like everybody, people have what they like. You got the Brazil boys. You got the Thailand boys. Like everyone just has their little destination that they like for whatever reason. I'm kind of more on that end of I keep it flipping, but I have my favorites. You know what I mean? Like I have my go-tos for my birth, do what I want to do. And then every now and again, every year, we're going to open a new country up. So this year was Thailand. Next year it'll be Brazil. And the year after that, it'll probably be Africa. So, you know what I mean? But that's what I would say to answer your question, SB. People are creatures of habit, and they like what they like. And, a lot of guys are retired. You get these retired guys, they just want to stay where they like. I mean a lot of guys that they only go to Sasua still. They don't care about uh, fucking Cartagena or anywhere else. They only care about Sasua. I know guys that only care, that's what they like. They're creatures of habit. Yep, creatures of habit, man. So, I mean, I did it too. My first, you know, my first what? 10 trips was only to Cartagena. 8, something like that. I don't know exactly how many it was, but my first couple trips were to oh, okay. Go ahead. Hey, tell George I need my charger, the laptop. Yeah, it's in his. All right. Thank you. Hurry up. Open that door. Close it fast. I don't want to hear that lady's mouth the last fucking day. She can smell that shit when we gone. Let me see. Yo, can y'all still hear me? Let me know if you can still hear me. Somebody let me know if you can still hear me. Somebody give me a thumbs up if y'all can still hear me. Anybody? Everybody. Loud and clear. Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. All right, well, let's kick it for a little bit. Definitely can't go back there with it. Word, appreciate visual height. We outside. Appreciate y'all. Yo, so CTG 25. That's all she wrote. It was a dope ass trip. It was exactly what I needed at the right time. I mean, birthday was epic, fun, good energy, great vibes, kicking it with my peoples. We just had a good day. I got to do everything I like to do. You know what I mean? I like going to Hexamini. We went to Hexamini for my birthday down there, had a couple mojitos. That's what I like to do. We got on the boat. That's what I like to do, man. I just wanted to do what I like to do. And that's, I like boats, mojitos, boats, holes, and mojitos. Loud and clear. He said, can hear you. Okay. All right, cool. We ain't gonna be up here much longer. I'm about to wrap this one up. I got about a good hour and a half to get this Airbnb finished up, even though we kept it. We keep these motherfuckers clean, so ain't got to worry about that. But dope Airbnb. If you ever need any Airbnbs in Cartagena, just hit me up. I got you. No, I switched off the service back to Wi-Fi, so I wanted to see if it would work. So I ain't burning up my fucking service. I already burned an hour and some change on it. But yeah, if you need any Airbnbs in Cartagena, Colombia, hit me up on Instagram at Globe Travel TTC. I got you. No charge, just for showing love and listening to me. You can get that link. I got them across the whole board of Cartagena, from Crespo, Manga, Marbella, Wall City, Boca Grande, El Laguido. We got them for y'all. Price ranges, everything. Want to do nightclub, VIP, not worry about how to get taxed. I'll give you, hit up Danger to hook up. He gonna take care of you. He gonna make sure you straight. He gonna pull up on you in the Sprinter van, pick you up from the clock tower, take you straight down to the Delirium, make sure you straight, make sure you get in there, get out of there. So yeah, man. When is the next trip? Just Santo Domingo next for me. Santo Domingo in about where we at? About 25 days. I'll go to Santo Domingo. Yeah, 25 days or so. I'll be in Santo Domingo. 23 days, something like that. I'm going to Santo Domingo for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then I'll leave early Monday morning. Be back in the office in time to do what I got to do. So, that's the next trip, SB. And then right now, July, we got Jamaica, and then I'm going to probably pin something else in July. Probably be another DR run in July, honestly. Just being honest with you. The DR will probably be the next run in July. And then come back to Cartagena for 10 days in August. That's what we're going to do. And then I'm going to go to Sosua Halloween. I finally want to see Sosua Halloween. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's been a couple years. I've been saying I'm going to go, and I never end up going. I think I'm going to do it this year. Yep. I think I'm going to do Sosua Halloween. Get my crib. That's why I got to hurry up and get my shit before they get booked up. I ain't trying to get no villa or nothing. I'm just trying to stay in my same old. I'm staying around. I like my condo. You know what I mean? I like that motherfucking garden condo, man. That motherfucker dope. But then I got another one too, though. So just in case, that motherfucker get booked for Halloween. But I got another one that I like to stay at too. So definitely gonna probably do Sosua Halloween this year. Check that out. See what that's like. So yeah, DR is the schedule for the next. We gonna flood the DR now. Got back to Colombia. I enjoy it. Had a good time. So now it's time to flood the DR. So that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna go back to back on the DR, and then come back here. So we'll keep it close this summer. We're gonna keep it old school, and we're gonna keep it close. We ain't gonna do nothing too crazy, because then we go into Brazil in January. So we got that. So, all right, y'all. I want to appreciate y'all kicking it with me this morning for almost 2 hours. Got nothing but love and respect for the travel space and everybody in it, including the haters, man. I got love for y'all. Y'all already know how I am. Nothing bothers me. Um, to the ones that always rock with me, appreciate you. To everyone else, I appreciate you too. Another trip down, another trip gone, another one in the books. Time to move on. You know the motto over here? What's next? So we're moving on to the next destination. Make sure you follow me, Globe Travel, TTC, Instagram. I got to go through and let some people in the door. So those of you that are waiting at the door, I got you. I'm going to let you in. So make sure you check me out over there. It's the quickest way to get in touch with me. Stay connected with me on a day-to-day basis. Like I said, we're going to be more consistent on lives. I don't know if the morning show is going to make it back in a consistent way. It's just hard to do those morning lives, um, just with audio and stuff like that. But the overall lives are going to get better. They're going to improve. They're going to be more visual. There will be more topics, more conversations. We're going to start interviewing people again about their trips, first timers. We're going to start trying to reach out and lean out to the first timers across the space to bring them back on, the come truck with me's and the Don Pops of the world. We're going to try to get back to that. So I truly, truly, truly appreciate you guys rocking with me, man. I'm about to get on this ghetto bird and trek my way back to New York City. And yeah, man. See y'all on Saturday for sure. Probably won't go live again until then. So I'll see y'all Saturday, Sunday Night Smoke. Make sure you subscribe to his channel and look forward to the live over there. I'll be a panelist over there for the review. We're going to do the review over there. It's going to be fun. I'm going to cook up a video for it and drop that. So I'm going to cook that up. And I appreciate y'all, man. So as always, real life, real travel, real talk. CTG 25. You owe me nothing. It's your boy Globe. I'm gone.